goodness today that is here in whatever that is that we're doing here. So there's a lot of goodness, there's a lot of really good, useful, informational, situational awareness in everything that we do, in everything that we continue to do going forward. And so today is day 725, and so yeah, I've realized that there is of course a whole lot of goodness. Okay, so let's read through some of the notes. I realized that for content it really is like I just need to be in a certain position in my life where, you know, the content will come out naturally and it's all good. So for the purposes of information and clear communication, here are two ways how we help GPLP MHC funds. First, we have an advertising system and methodology to fill vacant lots. Secondly, we can help find MHC owner-operators close to retirement who would consider selling the park, right? These are basically the two options that we offer. So first of all, the number one option is going to be that we identify parks that are for sale. The second option, or like actually the first option, is to be fill lots. That's the main service. That's the main service that I want to set appointments for. For now, what I'm considering is how do I find these park owners? That's good content. That's much better content, right? Alright, so instead of thinking about the small, little petty problems, we are going to get bigger problems and solve the real ones that are out there. Okay. Alright, good. So, with that, what does that mean? That means that there are basically two services that we offer. One is we fill the lots in the parks. The second one is that we help them identify parks. And so yeah, with that I'm speaking that into existence. So in an ideal scenario, I would set up a system for one of the parks and help them identify what it really is that I can do for them. Yeah, so that's basically the one major, consideration that I currently have, that I'm currently thinking through. Is that do I either look for more clients within the school community, which would come with more content, more etc., more custom work, etc., building systems, automations. On the other hand, just some coaching, I would certainly enjoy that if it's not custom building. So we're going to put a specific amount of coaching there, and this one custom agent build for like the 297. That's all right. The rest is going to be just coaching. And so yeah, that's fine. We're gonna do that, and then that will also fund the acquisition for the coaching. And so all that I really would like to do is basically get in touch with the park owners and see how we can serve them with all of this, right? What is a way how we can serve these park owners and also get in contact with them, contacting them after I've now contacted a few more people from the school community, just the ones that have recently joined, and just like, because I've basically done my reactivation of everybody that I've sent my calendar link to, everybody that I wanted to get in contact with on school multiple times. Now it's like one more time to send out a few messages, see who else would want to work with me, and then yeah, figure out who else is there in my LinkedIn profile. So that's like really the challenge that I'm currently looking to solve. The problem that I'm trying to understand is like, what do we do for these park owners? It's like there is some custom work that can be done, it needs to be done, and I can certainly do that. Right? It would be So it's going to be $600 per month in order to fully build out this system. And we can, I mean, especially these types of solutions. Yeah, see if I can close him on that, because even like the chamber system, it's like not so sure if I really want to pursue that and really go into that, right? Because it is different and it will not be applied to everything that I'm currently doing, because what I'm really doing is coaching. That's what I'm going to build my brand on. So I can still do a bit of offer as well as acquisition, conference, in-person acquisition coaching, but I'm not going to do some systems for you. Like, you will really need to dial this in. On the other hand, if there are some people for whom that is a match, they could also benefit from that, of course. So that's what we're looking at. Anyways, that was day 724. That was the current major concern that I'm so happy that it came out in the way that it did, because we're moving past just the small problems that we got. We're moving past those and making indeed massive progress in everything that we do, which is absolutely fantastic. And so with that, yeah, we are going to continue here to work through that, and we have an afternoon full of meetings and see what we can do